All right. Hello, everyone. Um, Thank you for joining me today. I'm doing this one a little bit differently because I realized it was a holiday. Hopefully, everyone had a wonderful holiday. So, I'm going to continue on with our junior, junior penetration tester learning path here on the TryHackMe platform. Last week we finished up content discovery where, let's see, this was the one. Yes. Okay, we did OSINT, and that was where we basically did the primary focus was Google dorking. We looked at this tool called Wapalizer. We looked at Wayback Machine. We did figure out, how you can use GitHub, which uses Git, a version control system to track changes, to be able to find information from a company by just, like Googling that company with the word GitHub. You know what I'm saying? And then you can find what you want. And of course, S3 buckets, which S3 is a storage system or a storage service on AWS platform. And a lot of companies tend to use a nomenclature that's very understandable. It's they I don't think they try to obfuscate their names of stuff, but maybe that's a smart thing to do. We don't know. We'll find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Anyway, and we also looked at word lists. Word lists, being able to use word lists for automated discovery specifically to be able to just find what directories are on a site. So with that being said, we'll go ahead and start on subdomain enumeration. And start the machine. I probably should have looked at this first. While the machine and the attack box were on it today are starting, let's go ahead and see what TryHackMe has to say here. What is subdomain enumeration? Learn the various ways of discovering subdomains to expand your attack surface of a target. I shouldn't have looked. I looked somewhere else and then okay. Subdomain enumeration is the process of finding valid subdomains for a domain. But why do we do this? We do this to expand our attack surface to try and discover more potential points of vulnerability. We will explore 3 different subdomain enumeration methods: brute force, OSINT, and virtual hosts. Start the machine and then move on to the next task. Perfect. So basically, here are some questions they've asked us. What is a subdomain enumeration method beginning with B? The letter B. Bravo. We will go with brute force. I'm sure we can kind of understand the ideology behind brute force. Brute force isn't going to be like, oh, we're just kind of picking, and like brute force is more of a trial and error method versus like you already knowing what's there. So it's like, oh well, they don't have, Alpha Bravo, but they have Alpha Bravo Charlie, something like that. So that would be brute force. It's just a way to guess. It's guessing, basically. What is a subdomain enumeration method that begins with O? That's going to be OSINT. This is our open source intelligence, something we talked about extensively in some of the other rooms. And what is a subdomain? I'm trying to hit allow. Okay. What is a subdomain enumeration method that begins with V? That's going to be virtual host. I could probably copy and paste these, but you know what? Oh, wait, was B correct? Oh, maybe I just didn't hit the thing. It's like, well, if it's not brute force, we'll have to figure that out one day. All right, so OSINT, SSL, TLS certificates. When an SSL TLS secure socket layer transport layer security certificate, or SSL TLS certificate, is created for a domain by a CA, certificate authority, CAs CAs take part in what's called a certificate transparency logs, CT. These are publicly accessible logs of every SSL TLS certificate created for a domain. The purpose of certificate transparency logs is to stop malicious and accidentally made certificates from being used. We can use this service to our advantage to discover subdomains belonging to a domain sites sites like HTTPS, CRTSH, and should I go? Okay, we'll open them up in new tabs. Offer. Oh wow, that is. How do I not exit split view? If I exit split view, do I know how to get it back? Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Where was I? Offer a searchable database of certificates that show current and historical results. Go to crt.sh and search for the domain tryhackme.com and find the entry that was logged at 2022-12-26 and enter the domain below to answer the question. The question is, what domain was logged at this time, this date and time? So let's go ahead and search for our domain here. Paste, search. I wonder if we could have did advanced search. Would they say 2020? Oh, this is tiny. Wait a minute. I cannot see. I can't see this. Okay. I think that's that's reasonable. Let's go here. We'll go maybe a little bit larger. Yeah. Yeah, that's reasonable. All right. So we had 2020 December 26. We'll just probably do a control F. Okay. Store.tryhackme.com. What I'm curious about here is, could we have done with advanced search picking a date? No, it does not look like it. But there are a lot of different options here. That's really cool. Okay. Store.tryhackme.com. Okay. All right. All right. Perfect. Oops. Great. Now we are on to OSINT search engines. So, search engines contain trillions of links to more than a billion websites, which can be an excellent source for finding new subdomains. Using advanced search methods on websites like Google, such as site filter, can narrow the search results. For example, site domain.com, site domain, wildcard domain. This is two different entries here. Domain.com would only contain results leading to the domain name domain.com, but excluding any links to www.domain.com. Therefore, it shows us only subdomain names belonging to the domain.com. I wonder if we could have picked better terminology. We could try to substitute that in, but um, I don't know if it's going to help. But it's there. Go to Google and use the search term here, which should reveal a subdomain for TryHackMe. Use that domain to answer the question below. What is the TryHackMe subdomain beginning with B discovered using Google search? So let's go to Google. Google.com. Okay. Know your location. Block. Okay, so we have store and we have help. So let's try. Okay. Well, we know it starts with a B. I wonder if it's blog.tryhackme.com. And use the search term, which should reveal. I wonder, because that would be just a wild guess. I'm wondering what I'm not doing. Let's see. Why am I not getting it? One moment. Okay, so let me make sure I've pasted this correctly because I'm not obviously, but I'm guessing it's blog. I don't have any typos in here. Okay, so that didn't return anything. And that one gave me blogs. We'll go with blog.tryhackme.com. Blog. Blog.tryhackme.com. Okay. DNS brute force. Okay, so let's visit our site here. View site. Do we need the thing up? Okay. Brute force DNS, domain name system enumeration, is a different method of trying tens, hundreds, or thousands, even millions of different possible domains from a predefined list of commonly used domains, subdomains. Because this method requires many requests, we automate it with the tools to make the process quicker. In this instance, we are using a tool called DNS Recon to perform this. Click View the Site button to open up the static site, then press Run or DNS Recon Request button to start the simulation and then answer the question below. What is the first domain found with DNS Recon tool? Okay, go ahead and open, and then I guess we just press enter. Oh, I should probably read the screen. API.acmeitsupport.tryhackme.com. We'll go ahead and copy that one since that's the first one we see here. And we got it. And if we look at this command, no file was specified with the domains to check, using file provided with tools. So we can see that this DNS Recon, you can either, I guess, specify a word list, or it will use the word list that it knows already. And then, of course, it found it for us. OSINT, so OSINT sublister, automation using sublister. To speed up the process of OSINT, the subdomain discovery, we can automate the above method with the help of tools like Sublister. Click the View Site button to open up the static site and runs the Sublister automation or Sublister simulation to discover a new domain that will help answer the questions below. Okay. So, okay, here's the GitHub for Sublister. Zoom in a little bit. I should probably move my monitors around considering I can't. It's so far away and this monitor is huge. Okay, so this is how we would install it. Okay, recommendations, dependencies, install on Linux or install on Windows. Probably need to get pip. And then we have a bunch of different other OS that we can use. Okay. Awesome. How we can build our commands. Okay, and this is an example. All right, that's actually really cool. Ibrahim Mossad. Perfect. So what is the first domain discovered by Sublister? Okay, so Sublister, searching all of these sites. Web 55, Acme IT support. TryHackMe. Okay. Oh, did I not? Oh, I forgot something. Maybe it didn't copy and paste. Hold on. What button am I hitting? Web 55. Okay, perfect. Because we can just see it. It says total unique subdomains found 2 and Web 55 in www. All right, and virtual hosts. Can I close this out? Oh, this is our tech box. Okay. Virtual hosts. Some subdomains aren't always hosted in publicly accessible DNS results, such as development versions of a web application, administration portals. Instead, the DNS records could be kept on a private DNS server or recorded on a developer's machine in their etc host or Windows System 32 driver etc host file for Windows users, which maps domain names to IP addresses. Because web servers can host multiple websites from one server, when a website is requested from a client, the server knows which website the client wants from the host header. We can utilize this host header by making changes to it and monitoring the response to see if we've discovered a new website. Like with DNS brute force, we can automate the process by using a word list of commonly used subdomains. Start in the tag box and try the following commands against the Acme IT support machine to try to discover the new subdomain. And since we started our machine already, we might be in luck. Oh, look, it's a holiday background here. What do we have? We have Detective Snow Person. We've got, is this a gnome? A gnome person? Gnome forensics analyst. And this is Santa. But what is he doing? Is he opening presents? Is Santa taking... I can't see what that is in his hand. I can't tell if it's like a ray gun or something. But it looks like Santa might be opening presents. Or how do we view full screen? Oh my goodness, there's way more to the picture. Okay, what do we have? We have an elf here that may have seen the crime happen. We have some other gnomes in the background. Wait, looks like this one's investigating. This one looks devious, elf. I cannot see what is going on right here. It definitely looks malicious though. Okay, that's cool. All right, so uh oh, we can't exit full screen. Okay, we'll go back to the full screen. All right, copy, uh allow terminal. Okay, that is probably the tiniest text on this screen. Let's zoom in some so we all can see. I probably shouldn't have made it bigger. Paste. And we're using FUF. Okay. All right, I forgot the question. I didn't read the question, that's why. Okay. The above command uses the -w switch to specify the word list we are going to use. The -h switch adds or edits the header, in this instance, the host header. We have the fuzz keyword in the space where a subdomain would normally go, and this is where we will try all the options from the word list. Okay. Ah, right here. Okay. That makes sense. Because the above command will always produce a valid list, we need to filter the output. We can do this by using the page size result with fs switch. Edit the below command, replace size with the most occurring size value from the previous result and try it on the attack box. So we need to go back here. Size 2395. That looks like the most common one we see here. All right, perfect. So now we need to, I should have grabbed the command first. So we'll just copy this, put it over here, and then remove the word size and put in the numbers 2395, like that. Okay. What did we get? Okay, we did get something. Status, HTTP status code 200, which is great for us. And what does it say here? What's the first domain discovered? Can we go delta.acmeitsupport.tryhackme.com? Copy, copy. Could not resolve. Oh, well, I mean, I guess we kind of understand that. Let's try it in our browser. Understandable. Okay, perfect. So we'll type in Delta here. And then what is the second domain? Discover, which was yellow. All right. And that is definitely going to be it for this one. The next one we are going to work on is authentication bypass. Let's see how long this one is. And I will post the links to some of these. Okay, it's not very long. Some cookie stuff. Nothing too serious. Username authent enumeration. All right, perfect. Thank you all. Have a great rest of your holiday.